What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? Coach Cole coming to you live right here in the Sports Frenzy Studios in Adrian, Michigan. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's had a great week as we creep closer to the Thanksgiving holiday. Can you guys believe it? So yes, this is the last Sports Frenzy until after Thanksgiving. And we got a lot going on this week. Yes, we do. A lot of action. We got we got Michigan high school football in their semifinals. And so I've got all those games on here for us this week. And so, yes, it's a busy week in sports indeed. So, wow. As we roll into action and get ready for the upcoming week holiday. It's around the corner whether you're ready or not. We're doing, as you guys might know, the show isn't completely live tonight as we're not streaming anywhere. We're recording the show on Wednesday night this week because Hope Hoopsters action has started on Thursday nights. So when you guys watch the video on Friday, the Hope Hoopsters should have 2 wins under their belts, as they'll be playing 2 games this week. But we're still going to release the video on Thursdays, and for the programs, all our programs watch it on Fridays. So that's how we're doing things right now. One thing that should be mentioned real quick, if you haven't already, go to the link below in the email address, or go to the Facebook page or the YouTube page and check out the weekend wrap-up show before you check out this show, because that's all the information on last week's games is right there. So yes, that's what you want to do before you check out this week's edition of the show. Go back and check out the weekend wrap-up. The weekend wrap-up, if you don't know by now, is the old wrap-up show that we do. It's just by itself now. I used to do all the stuff on here before we filmed the new show, but now we're not doing that anymore. We got the weekend wrap up on Sunday nights. Most of the time it's live, depending on what's going on. Sometimes it's filmed, just like it is being filmed right now. So yes, for a while we're going to be filming on Wednesdays for the Hope Hoopsters basketball season. So also with that being said, that means some of our high school games won't affect our football games. It'll mostly affect when we have our hockey and our basketball games. This week it's going to affect your hockey games a little bit, not by much. I think there's 1 or 2 games being played tonight that may switch the records by 1. All right. Oh, another complication we had today. So at work, our printer broke down. Thank God I had my flashcards finished. But I was unable to print the sheets. So this is going to complicate things for me just a little bit this week. I had to pull up my tablet, and I will be reading the games off the tablets, okay? So you'll see me with my vision a little bit going like this here and there, and making out all our teams and their records for you guys. But you guys are all painstakingly worth it. And as always, lemonade on the show. Aldi brand lemonade. Good stuff. $1.29 at Aldi. All right. Let's jump into this week action. We've got high school playoff football. Unfortunately, we only have one Lenawee County team left. And we'll get to them as soon as we can, okay? So let's start out our schedule, and let's see. These are semifinal games. All these games I figured out are being played on Saturdays. So yes, lots of Saturday game action. Okay, semifinal. This is semifinals. Division 1 is what we're looking at first. And I made these schedules, but it may take me some time to make some picks this week because I don't know these teams very good. So, all right, let's go with that. In Division 1, our first game, we have the Brighton Bulldogs. They have 10 wins and 2 losses. One thing to know about these games as well, neither team that is playing right now has a home field advantage. These games I will be telling you as we go along where they're being played at. But we have the Bellevue Tigers. The Tigers have 12 wins and 0 losses. This game is being played at Howell High School. And the kickoff time is 1 p.m. for that game. All right, so we have Brighton, 10-2. Bellevue, 12-0. Well, we've already seen that an undefeated team can be defeated with Onstead taking out Hillsdale. Gosh, I'm going to take a chance on them. I know the other team's undefeated, but this is playoff action time. I'm going to go with the Brighton Bulldogs. I'm going to give them the victory. No reason whatsoever other than, I don't know. Upsets are possible. There's no guarantee who's who in this series. So, all right, in Division 1... game number 2, we have the Davison Cardinals. The Davison Cardinals have 10 wins and 2 losses. 10 wins and 2 losses. They are playing the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans, who have 8 wins and 4 losses. This game is being played at Troy Athens High School, and the kickoff for this game is 1 p.m. as well. I'm not going to really sway much far away from the records on this one. For me, I'm going to go with Davison Cardinals because they got the better record. Again, some people, you may want to study these teams. Well, you can't. I mean, some people would, if they have the time, might break this down and study these teams. But then again, when we're doing it live like this, and most of you are watching it live like this, there's no time to study. All right, Division 2. This is Division 2. We have the Muskegon Mona Shore Sailors. They have 11 wins and 2 losses. They are playing the Walled Lake Western Warriors. They have 11 wins and 1 loss. This game is being played at Okemos High School, and this is a 7 p.m. kickoff game. 7 p.m. kickoff game. Muskegon on the Shores. I'm purely going by, I just think the Walled Lake Western Warriors sounds like a better name. I'm going to go with the Warriors for the win. And game 2 in the Division 2 semifinals. We have the Martin Luther King Crusaders. They have 10 wins and 2 losses. They're playing the Seaholm Maples. The Seaholm Maples have 9 wins and 3 losses. This game is being played at Novi High School, and this is a 7 p.m. game as well. Again, not basing this on... I really don't know anything about these teams. They're just Michigan teams. But I'm going to go, because I like the name, I'm going to go Martin Luther King Crusaders. All right, moving on to Division 3 action. Division 3 action, we have the DeWitt Panthers. The DeWitt Panthers have 10 wins and 2 losses. They are playing the undefeated Muskegon Big Reds. The Big Reds have 12 wins and 0 losses. The game is being played at East Kentwood High School, and the kickoff for this game is 7 p.m. You know, I'm going to do a little underdog action. I'm going to go with the DeWitt Panthers because they're Panthers. And somebody else I know is a former Panther here. Not this former Panther, but they're former Addison Panther on this end. I'm going to go with the DeWitt Panthers just because it's a Panther team. Why not support one of the Panther teams? Can't support my Panther team, so. Oh, I don't know if I told you where the game... East Kentwood. Game's being played at East Kentwood High School, 7 p.m. kickoff. All right, Division 3, game number 2. We have the Chelsea Bulldogs. They have 13 wins and 0 losses. They are playing the River Rouge Panthers, another Panther team, who have 11 wins and 1 loss. This game is being played at Dearborn High School, and again, the kickoff is 7 p.m. I'm not going with a second Panther team. I'm going with Chelsea for the win in this one. Chelsea for the victory. Division 4 action. We have the Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars. They have 11 wins and 1 loss. And they are playing They are playing the Hudsonville Unity Christian Crusaders. They have 8 wins and 4 losses. Their game is being played at Jensen High School, and kickoff for that game is 1 p.m. Saturday as well. If I didn't mention it already, which I think I did, all these playoff games are being played on Saturday. Grand Rapids Catholic. Records are hard to go by. Records are hard to deny too in all this. Man. I'm going to go with the Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars just because they have the better record. I kind of like the Hudsonville Unity Christian Crusaders name better, so I was thinking about going with them. But I'll go with the team with the better record. Game number 2 in Division 4. We got the Flint Powers Catholic Chargers. They have 11 wins and 2 losses. And they are playing the Detroit Country Day Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have 12 wins and 0 losses. This game is being played at Howell Parker Middle School. Howell Parker Middle School. I am going to go with the Detroit Country Day Yellow Jackets. Can't believe they don't have a yellow jacket in their logo. That's a strange logo for the school. I would have thought they would have had a yellow jacket in their logo or something. I don't know. All right. Division 5 action. Division 5. We have the Kingsley Stags. They have 12 wins and 0 losses. And they are playing the Lansing Catholic Cougars. The Cougars have 12 wins and 1 loss. And the game is being played at Greenville High School. And this one we didn't have a time for. But going by most of our times on here, gosh, I didn't have a time for our last game either. I'm going to go 1 p.m. on these games, even though I'm not real sure. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Detroit Country Day Yellow Jackets football.
I found this on the web.
That was correct. Okay. So not only is it a Saturday game, but it is a 1 p.m. kickoff for that game, for the Detroit Country Day game. Lansing Catholic Cougars football.
Which Cougars? BYU Cougars, Houston Cougars, or Washington State Cougars?
Lansing Catholic Cougars, Michigan football.
I found this on the web.
And their kickoff is a 1 p.m. kickoff as well. So those two games that we didn't have, that I didn't have times for, I now have times for. Both are kicking off at 1 p.m. Kingsley Stakes. I'm going to go with the Lansing Catholic Cougars for the win. That's who I like in this one. All right. Our next game, Division 5, game number 2, we have the Almont Raiders. They have 12 wins and 0 losses. They are playing the Denby Tars, who have 10 wins and 2 losses. This game is being played at Walled Lake Central. Excuse me. And the kickoff for this game is 7 p.m. Again, I don't know a whole lot about these teams. But I'm going to go ahead and go Almont just because they have the better record. All right, moving into Division 6 action. We have the Maple City Glen Lake Lakers. They have 11 wins and 1 loss. And they are playing, and if I butcher this name, I'm sorry, the Montauk Wildcats, who have 10 wins and 2 losses. This game is being played at Clare High School, and the kickoff for this game is 1 p.m. Maple City Glen Lakers. I'm going to be different. I'm going to go against the better record on this one. I'm going to go Montauk Wildcats for the victory. All right, speaking of Wildcats, this is the one you guys locally have been waiting for. The Wildcats have not made it this far since 2007. And this week, folks, it's your first a 3-point bonus game. It's your first a 3-point bonus game. Everybody sing along now. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. 3-point bonus game this week. We've got those 10 wins and 2 losses, the Onstead Wildcats. And they are playing the St. Mary's Catholic Falcons. They have 10 wins and 1 loss. This game is being played at Ypsilanti Lincoln High School, and kickoff is 1 p.m. Saturday. I gotta tell you, Wildcats are fired up. They have not been this far in a very, very long time. How can you go against the Wildcats? They are, would we consider them the dream team this year, making it this far, the Onstead Wildcats? Any way you look at it, I've got the Onstead Wildcats for the victory. Go Wildcats, go. I tell you what, when we had Sports Frenzy in Onstead, Onstead is huge about supporting their sports teams. So I'm sure these guys are going to get one heck of a send-off going to this game this weekend. So shout out to the Wildcats for the former Sports Frenzy Studios where you guys, good luck out there this weekend. And get us the victory. Be the Lenawee County team that gets it done. The final Lenawee County team standing for us this year. So go Wildcats, go. All right, we are moving into Division 7 high school football. Got this logo up. We have the Iron Mountain Mountaineers. They have 12 wins and 0 losses. This could have easily been another 3-point bonus game. I'm going to butcher this name big time. We have the Puamo Westphalia Pirates. They have 12 wins and 0 losses. Totally butchered the name. The game is being played at NMU, wherever the heck that is. And I don't have a game time for this one. Let's see if I can get it for you. Iron Mountain Mountaineers football.
Here's what I found.
Oh, wow. So I didn't see this one. All right, take note of this, guys, because this wasn't on here before. This is a Friday night game. Friday night game for this one. 7 p.m. kickoff. Yep, Friday night game at 7 p.m. So this is the only Friday night game we have at this point. Friday night at 7 p.m. Arr, methinks I'm going to go with the Pirates. Arr. And because I can't pronounce their name right, we're just going to call them the Pirates. Arr. Game number 2 in Division 7. We have the Jackson Luma Christie Titans. They have 12 wins and 0 losses. They are playing against the Cass City Redhawks. The Redhawks have 11 wins and 1 loss. Okay, this game is being played at Novi High School. And I didn't have time for this one either. Let's try to get this for you guys. Jackson Luma Christie Titans football.
Here's the roster for the Titans.
Jackson Lumen Christie football, Michigan.
I'm on it. Here's the roster for Michigan.
Jackson Luma Christie, Michigan football.
Which team? Philadelphia Eagles or Baltimore Ravens?
We are having problems with this one.
I don't know what you mean by. We are having problems with this one. How about a web search for it?
Cass City Redhawks football.
Here's what I found.
Cass City Redhawks football.
Miami of Ohio meets Akron at 7:30
Oh my
p.m.
goodness. We're getting one on that one. Not arguing with Siri anymore. So I don't have a game time for that one. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go, just because they're not too far away from any of us, I'm going to go Jackson Luma Christie Titans for the win on that game. And I'm sorry I can't find a time on that one for you guys. All right. This is Division 8. Division 8, Game 1. We have the Beale City Aggies. They have 11 wins and 1 loss. And they are playing the Ubly Bearcats, who have 10 wins and 2 losses. This game is being played at Mount Pleasant High School. And kickoff for this game is 1 p.m. on Saturday. I like the Ubly Bearcats logo. I'm going to go with the Bearcats for the victory. Again, I have no rhyme or reason for most of these teams. All right, Division 8, game number 2. This is our final high school football action game. We have the Fowler Eagles. They have 13 wins and 2 losses. They are playing the team that knocked off Lenawee Christian, the Reading Rangers. The Rangers have 11 wins and 1 loss. Reading is also the school of one Mr. Chris Bull. I think they had a lot of class with Lenawee Christian. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Reading Rangers the victory in this one. I forgot to tell you, this game is being played at BC Harper Creek. Kickoff for that game is 1 p.m. All right, and that does it for our high school football action. So again, we have one game on here that's a Friday night game. Everybody else is playing Saturday. All right, that hasn't been so bad so far, reading it off the tablet. We're doing all right with all that. We are moving into college football action. All our local colleges are pretty much done, unless they have playoff action, and I'm not sure any of our teams are good enough for playoffs this year from what I saw in the records. No, but Siena Heights might be in. Well, stay tuned. They didn't have any more games this week as of I was putting on the sheets. So this is week 13 action. And these games I picked, again, are games that are some of the teams that we standardly follow with our classrooms, and are also games that you can watch on TV if you want to watch them. All right, so our first game this week, we have the Western Carolina Catamounts. They have 3 wins and 8 losses. They're on the road playing the number 5th ranked. Yes, they dropped another one. Not another loss, but they dropped another number in the rankings. Those rankings change so quickly. The Alabama Crimson Tide. They have 9 wins and 1 loss. I've got to go give a shout out to Bama Buer, number 1, and go Alabama for the victory. And that shout out that they like to hear, Roll Tide Roll, for Bama Buer. Big, strong supporter of the show. Kickoff for that game is 12 p.m., and you can watch it on ESPN. All right, so this next game, I put it on here because it's a popular game. And, I'm trying very hard to be a little less biased, even though I hate this team. Can't stand this team very strongly. Can't stand this team. Shouldn't probably say hate. Very strongly can't stand this team. Will never like this team. And normally, in the years past, I won't give any of their games time of day. But some people have said, oh, this is going to be a great game. You got to have it on here, Coach Cole. It's got to be on the sheets this week. So don't think that I don't listen to the Frenzy Nation, because personally, I would not have this on here. But for the nation, I did it for you guys. We have the number 9th ranked Penn State Nittany Lions. They have 9 wins and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing that team down below. And if you want their record, feel free to look it up yourselves. Because I don't care. It says it right even on the, and they don't get a logo, and they don't get their name on here, because that's not happening on my show. Yes, I don't care about their record. I don't care about them, period. In fact, sacrificing a point here, because I'm not even voting on this game. That's how much I don't care less about this game. Kickoff for this game is 12 p.m., and you can watch it on Fox. I won't be watching. I could care less. That's a no vote for me. Your next game is 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yeah. And that's because we're going in. It's featuring the number 12th ranked world's greatest college team in the world. We're talking about those mighty Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. That's right. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue! But they're on the road this week. They are on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against a team that should not be underestimated, even though they're not in the top 25. Talking about those Indiana Hoosiers. Indiana Hoosiers, they get a little respect. They have 7 wins and 3 losses. The Hoosiers tend to like to play extremely hard against the Michigan Wolverines. The kickoff for this game is 3:30, and it's on ESPN. Now, here's the thing. Yes, they like to play the Michigan Wolverines hard, but Michigan is coming off a big, big win against their rival team, and they are feeling it. Things have improved. Things have gotten better. The team is looking pretty sharp right now. And they are going to want this game bad. So this is definitely why it's your 3-point bonus game this week. And it's also why you know who I got. Let's hear it again for the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine for life. That's right, I got the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go blue! You follow that up. Again, this team is liked by some, and it's also one of those games that is when we start our younglings out in Mrs. Chapman's room. They have 3 football teams they do during the season. And so I make sure that's kind of like the ground level, because they're the little ones, they're the younglings. They're just starting to get into sports, just getting to know sports and stuff. So they start at the ground level of sports picks, and they have like 3 teams they do. One's Michigan, one's Alabama, and one are these guys. Can you smell it? Smell that? It's the smell of a burning couch. We must be talking about the East Lansing Burning Couches. The East Lansing Burning Couches, they have 4 wins and 6 losses. Their season is a complete and total disaster. They have nothing, absolutely nothing left to play for. But you know what? Their coach says, I'm not retiring and I'm not leaving. So, and to make you guys even happier, he's like, well, I'm going to wait till the end of the season to evaluate the coaching staff. So, yes, there you go. Those of you that want your coach's head on a burning couch isn't going to happen unless it happens in the off season by your board of directors or whoever does the hiring and firing around there. Anyway, they are traveling to and playing against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Knights have 2 wins and 8 losses. Kickoff for this game is 12 p.m. And if there's anybody out there still watching Burning Couches games, you can watch it on FS1. Now, here's the thing. I feel like they have completely given up. So, with that being said, I think Rutgers, even though they have a losing record, are going to come in there. They're not going to come in anywhere. They got the home field. We're not in basketball. Home field advantage. I've got Rutgers getting the win and just making things a little more miserable for Coach D'Antonio. So that was our last college football game this week. Now we're moving into NFL football action for you guys. This is week 12 action. And how many times can I say action in one breath? Week 12 for the NFL. And our first game, we have the Miami Dolphins. Oh, hold on. My logos are messed up here. Yoo-hoo. These are my old school. These are from some of my logos from the second season, I do believe. So I got to we're going back to some couple classic logos here, some flashbacks. That's if I can keep it picked up without dropping it a million more times. All right. One of the first official Sports Frenzy old school logos that I made way back in the day. The Miami Dolphins. They have 8 wins and 0 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the 4 wins and 6 losses, the Cleveland Browns. Kickoff of this game is 1 p.m. and it says it's a Fox game. So I'm not sure exactly if that... let me find out here. Cleveland Browns football.
The Browns meet the Dolphins on Sunday, 1 p.m.
All right, it says it's on Fox, but I think our Fox, I guess it depends on your location, Fox. If you're Toledo Fox or you're more Detroit Fox, you may get to see this game. Miami Dolphins are undefeated. I do like the Cleveland Browns. They're just not having a great season this year. I would love to see them get the upset here. But I'm already sacrificing some points this week, so I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins just to try. Like I said, if I lose a point to the Cleveland Browns actually winning the game, I'm all right with that. I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that. I would do it. I would take the loss and loss of points. All right, next up, you get to see the Detroit Lions on Sunday, and then you'll get to see them on Thanksgiving as well. And they need a lot of help, folks. The Detroit Lions, they have 3 wins, 6 losses, 1 tie. Matthew Stafford is out indefinitely. They were saying minimum of 6 weeks. But they got nothing left to play for, so it doesn't look like Stafford's going to be playing anymore this season. He's got a bad back. That's not good. Who knows what the future holds for Matthew Stafford. And, yeah, I don't think there's a strong possibility we won't be seeing him play anymore this season. Will that mean his career is over? I don't know. Stay tuned for the future. We'll talk about that eventually. Anyway, they are traveling to... Oh, wait a minute. They're traveling to and playing against the 1 win and 9 losses, the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins have 1 win, only 1 win and 9 losses. Kickoff for this game is 1 p.m., and this is supposed to be on Fox. Washington Redskins, 1 win. Who thinks the Detroit Lions have anything left that could get them a win? Anybody? Do you guys think that this is the week the Washington Redskins get a second victory? Because I'm starting to feel it. I don't have much hope for my Detroit Lions anymore. Not that I ever really had much hope for them anyway. I'm gonna just let it continue. I'm gonna let the Detroit Lions continue to disappoint me, as they have for years now. The Detroit Lions, I'm gonna say, are going to win, but defense is terrible, and they always. Not only is defense terrible, but the whole team only gets worse when they come out for the second half of the game. So it would, as much as I'm going to be loyal and stick with the Detroit Lions, it would not surprise me at all if the Washington Redskins come away looking like a far superior team this week and get the victory. Again, this is a 1 p.m. kickoff and supposedly on Fox. So we'll see which game you get on Fox. The next game I have for you guys, last NFL football game. We have those Dallas Cowboys. They have 6 wins and 4 losses. They're on the road traveling against and playing the New England Patriots. The Patriots have 1 loss under their belt. Only 1 loss. Kickoff for this game is 4:30. And why did I not put a cable network? Let's find out. New England Patriots football schedule. New England Patriots football schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Patriots between Sunday and December 29th, 2019.
All right, so it says it's also on Fox. It's a Fox game as well. So you have to stencil that in, guys, because I'm sorry I didn't put that on there. Typo on my part. You guys know who I got in this one very easily. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots get the victory. All right, we are moving on to our last few games this week. We have the NHL hockey action going on for you guys. Detroit Red Wings. Interesting news going on. I don't know if this will stir up any controversy. I don't even know if there would be any consideration for this to happen at all. But we've got breaking news on Sports Frenzy that Mike Babcock has been fired. So yes. Does that mean that we're going to be looking at? Will there be any possibility that he would come back and play in Detroit or coach in Detroit again? Yep, Detroit. The Toronto Maple Leafs fired him. So as of today, we'll see what happens. I don't see why we couldn't bring him back and not get rid of our current coach. Maybe they offer him his job back in the with the Grand Rapids Griffins. Maybe maybe the transition could happen. But yes, I'd be down with bringing Babcock back. I know he left because he wanted to do something different, but the door is now open for that opportunity. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned to Sports Frenzy for more breaking news on that. As the Detroit Red Wings continue with their struggling ways. They have 7 wins, 13 losses, and 3 overtime losses. They are playing against the New Jersey Devils, and I didn't have a New Jersey Devils logo in my collection, and I couldn't print a New Jersey Devils logo today, so I apologize for that, guys. I don't have a logo for them. They have 7 wins, 9 losses, 4 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game at 7 p.m. on Friday, and as always, you can watch their action on FSD. I am not giving up on him. I wouldn't mind seeing Coach Babcock back. I'm certainly not going to give up on him, though. Give me those Detroit Red Wings. Minor league hockey action. Grand Rapids Griffin style. The Milwaukee Admirals. They have 9 wins and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing against the Grand Rapids Griffins. The Griffins have 8 wins, 7 losses, 1 overtime loss, and I cannot believe I didn't even put a game time on here for these guys. I apologize. Man, I'm getting sloppy when I'm putting out these sheets. Oh, happens. It happens sometimes. Grand Rapids Griffins schedule.
I found this on the web.
All right. It's a Friday night game, and the puck drops at 7 p.m. Now, again, with these games, they are not televised games, but you can go to the webpage. You can go to, it is ahl.com, and they have links that you can actually do pay-per-views. You can buy season passes, whatever you want like that on there. And if you're that big into them and you don't live in the area, you can do that. You can stream it on your tablet, computer, whatever you use. You can do that. So if that's an option for you and you want to give that a shot, prices, I know it's a little pricey, I think. I can't afford it. But with that being said, I'm going with the Grand Rapid Griffins for the victory. All right, your final hockey game of the week, other minor league action. We have the Fort Wayne Comets. They have 8 wins, 5 losses, 2 overtime losses. And they are traveling to and playing against the Toledo Walleye. The Walleye have 7 wins and 5 losses. And let me see what we have here if we don't have this one on here either. Toledo Walleye schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Walleye between Friday and January 24th, 2020.
All right, the Walleye, it is a Friday night game, and the puck drops at 8:05 for this game. And again, you could go down to Toledo, go down to the Toledo and get a ticket and go to this game. Family prices there, pretty reasonable, lots of fun. It's been a few years since I've been there with Jamie Rose. But there's not really a bad seat in the place. There's a lot of good seating there. So fun times. They're at home this week. You can go watch the game, and it's pretty reasonably priced. With that being said, I've got the Toledo Walleye for the victory. All right, those are the last of the picks. Up next, we're going to do what's going on with NASCAR this week, because I don't have the NASCAR schedule right in front of me. So let's do NASCAR schedule. Tell you where the race is this week. All right. Wait a minute. Do we have... Do we not have a NASCAR race this week? Siri, NASCAR race schedule.
There were no NASCAR races today. I found 41 NASCAR races between February 10th, 2019 and last Sunday.
Siri, is there an upcoming NASCAR race this weekend?
There is no race for this weekend. The 2019 Ford 400 was held on Sunday, November 17th.
Wow. Holy smokes. What are we going to do? There's no NASCAR race this week. I completely dropped the ball on that one. I didn't see that one coming at all. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't print sheets already. All right. So we have no NASCAR action this week. So that means let's jump on over to the Sports Frenzy page and check out what is going on the Sports Frenzy page. As always, guys, if you're looking for ways to view the show or get information on the show, we have the Facebook page. You can check us out there. And if you're not a member of that page already, friends can add you to it, and then I can approve you. No problem there. I usually try to approve you as quickly as I can, and I'm sorry sometimes there's a few delays, but not too many. Also, you can find us if you just want to view the show again. You can go to Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1. That's our YouTube page. If you just want to check out information other than the Facebook page, we are also on Twitter at SportsFrenzy1 and on Instagram at SportsFrenzy1. So those are ways you can view information on the show. All right, let's see if we have any breaking news or any what I have not told you guys about. Cody Rhodes for AEW Wrestling. He's been going in and he is trademarking all kinds of names and titles for different events. So that's what he's up to. He's copywriting some of the names, and I think some of them might be names from the old WCW days and things like that. Stuff that Vince McMahon doesn't own yet. Hall of Famer Goldberg has confirmed that he's not completely done with wrestling yet. He may be coming back for some more matches. Detroit Tigers are protecting some of their players following from the Rule 5 draft by adding them to their 40-man roster. Some of the guys that will be sticking around: Beau Barrows, Isaac Paredes, Des Cameron, Kyle Funkhauser, Derek Hill, and Anthony Castro. Memphis star James Wiseman has been suspended for 12 games for NCAA violations. You can read more about that on our page. Congratulations goes out to the EMU Eagles. The Eagles are playoff bound. Congratulations. Are bowl eligible. But in this day and age, who isn't bowl eligible with 50 bazillion bowls being played? Still working on getting the Sports Frenzy Bowl. Congratulations goes out to Adam Green. He has been chosen to kickstart the Siena Heights men's wrestling program. And that looks like about... that looks like about all the news we have for you guys right now. So, all right. That's it. That's all we've got. That is the final Sports Frenzy before Thanksgiving. I just want to say, I'll give you guys all a shout out right now. And some of us will be having the full week off next week. Others have only a few days off next week. But I just want you all to know, everyone, I am very thankful for all of you and everything that you continue to do, your love and support for the show and the fan interaction, Frenzy Nation interaction. Couldn't do this without you guys, and I am very thankful for every single one of you this holiday season. So I continue to be blessed by every one of you guys. I'm the coach. You all be blessed and have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you back here the week after Thanksgiving for our next show. And oh my goodness, that means it'll be moving into, not before too long, college bowl season and Christmas holiday. All right, everybody. I'm the coach. Be blessed. And I'm out. We'll talk to you guys again real soon. Take care, everybody.